Alrighty guys, welcome back. So we're doing lateral raises today. Can't really see my legs, I don't want you to. We're going to be doing some laterals. Unlike most people, we are not going to be using dumbbells. We're going to be using a different type of bell called a kettlebell. Kettlebells, I feel they isolate form, they keep it very tight, very clean for a nice clean lift. It's a little bit different than what a lot of people are used to, but it works. So I'm going to demonstrate here how to do this lift. I have about 26 pounds in kettlebell, so we're gonna see how this works out here. I bring my arms in front of me like so. That releases that muscle. It fully stretches it all the way. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna lift it up, right? Kind of like that. You can tell kind of by that angle of the bell that it's going in an arc, right? It's not going straight up and down. It's kind of just going in an arc up, kind of like a slow curve. And that's kind of what you want to do here. Let's take a look from the side and see how this looks. All right. Actually, let's see how this looks here. That actually looks really good. So I might actually use this angle here. Yeah, that angle looks perfect. Let me go grab something else. Okay guys, we're back. We got a lighter kettlebell so I can show you the movement here. Not gonna lie, those other ones were a little bit too heavy. Been working out pretty hard today already, so I don't have a lot of energy. You also want your thumb to be on the outside of the bell as so. See how it links into my finger? That is kind of what you want to do as well. And that would be the basic form with a kettlebell for your lateral raise. That was 2 sets out of 3. We're gonna do 3 sets and then we'll see how our shoulders feel if we wanna go do some dumbbells. Maybe do some really heavy dumbbells, like 35-pound dumbbell raises. Real strength stuff. For these beginning videos, I'm just showing you the basics. These are proper form, getting it down right, stuff like that. I'm not going heavy for these videos. These are not the max amount of weights that I can do. Except for the chest press. That one was due to my bad rotator. But yeah, let's go back to the green ones. We got the form down. We'll still go slow and controlled. We'll hit 8. Then we might even amp it up to a heavier weight. See how many we can do with that. And this is just finding your limits. And that's what I want you to do first when you start, is find your limits and what you can and cannot do. I'm not gonna be like really disappointed in you if you don't hit like 300 pounds on your freaking laterals. You know, it makes no sense. The highest I've ever seen anybody lift is 40. So let's just focus on form, getting that 6 to 8 reps and not being able to do anything else. All right, the shoulders are warmed up. Let's hit them again. We're gonna back up here. Okay, those were the green ones again. It went much nicer that time. Just needed the blood flowing to let the muscles know we're gonna be lifting it heavier. So let's go grab something else that's really heavy. And again, guys, these videos are not being made for mass or size per se. They're getting that muscle and getting that muscle trained for realistic events. Say like a tree falls on you or something. You'll be able to push the tree off. A rock crushes you. You'll be able to roll it off of you. Stuff like that. Realistic events that could happen at any given time, and you want the muscle to get that off, right? Eddie Hall, one of my favorite strongmen, he once said that the only way he got the 500 kg over that 1,000-pound deadlift was he imagined that his wife and his kids were stuck under that car. Now, I'm not saying it's going to help you. What I am saying is push your limits. Right, we go up 2 plates on every single exercise we do, or go up a lot of weight every other set to push your muscles to their limit. I'll do 3 sets if it's my max at that weight. That way my muscle can feel it, it can grow, it can tear. But naturally you want to go up 5 to 10 pounds every time you do something. You don't want to hit your plateau by not working out the right way. So we're making strength. We're not making mass or size. If that's what you're after, don't watch these videos. You'll feel frustrated. You'll feel really awkward when you're going for size and we're going for strength and what we can lift and how much we can lift. That being said, I went up to the next kettlebell size. I'm not going to try and hit 8. I'm just seeing how many of these I can do and tell the muscle that, hey, there's something heavier. We need to grow and we need to produce that strength. So let's get it. Thumb on the outside. Yep. Never in my life have I ever considered that I would actually be able to hit that. That actually went pretty good. I could actually hit all 8. If I wanted to, I could go even heavier, but as it is, I'm just gonna do another set of those lateral raises with the kettlebell. What this is gonna do is it's gonna tell it, hey, we barely hit it. We need to grow a little bit more in order to be able to hit it more times. This is going to build stamina, endurance, it's going to build strength, it's going to build a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people who are size training like pyramiding. Pyramiding when you're strongman training is not a good idea. The reason I say that is most people pyramid up or pyramid down. You want to always be able to lift more than once you're able to lift. So you want to warm up. I'm not saying a warm up's bad. What I'm saying is don't just keep light pulling something and then call it good. You're not going to get any gain from that because your muscles are pulling it without fighting. It's pulling it without seeing the need to grow bigger. That's why I'm going to do another set. I'm going to go until I can't lift this weight. This is a new weight, right? Now, just because I can lift it does not mean I'm going to bump that weight up. In fact, it means I'm just going to redo the sets that I already did and take those previous sets as the warm-up. That way I actually get muscle gain back and strength gain back from what I'm doing. And that's gonna do it for our laterals. That is the lateral raise with the kettlebell. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to try it out in the gym. We're gonna go on to our next exercise.